गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपते नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शांति मंत्र। ॐ शन्नो मित्र शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि। ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम हरि ओम। We'll chant this page number in your book, small book 41. Sa ya esho antarakasha. That portion will chant. Please repeat after me. And those who have mantra pushpam, this is page 18. स य एषोऽन्तर्हृदयाकाशः तस्मिन्नयं पुरुषो मनोमयः अमृतो हिरण्यमयः अंतरेण तालुके य एषस्तन इवावलम्बते सेन्द्रियोनिः यत्रासौ केशान्तो विवर्तते व्यपोय शीर्षकपाले भूरित्यग्नौ प्रतितिष्ठति भुव इति वायौ सुवरित्यादित्ये मह इति ब्रह्मणि आप्नोति स्वराज्यम् आप्नोति मनसस्पतिम् वाक्पतिश्चक्षुष्पतिः श्रोत्रपतिर्विज्ञानपतिः एतत्ततो भवति आकाशशरीरं ब्रह्म सत्यात्मा प्राणारामम् मन आनन्दम् शान्ति समृद्धम् अमृतम् इति प्राचीनयोग्योपास्व ओम शांति शांति शांति। We were seeing this section, which is the sixth section, and we had entered into the very different and peculiar kind of upasana. Upasana means visualization of something bigger which you are still not knowing by knowledge. You are repeating some visualization. You are not having the knowledge of that. Supposing I visualize God on my Guru. I don't have any knowledge that I have a knowledge like this is a flower. So knowledge and upasana don't go together. Like you say fire is hot. This is knowledge or upasana? Knowledge. But I say fire has devata. This is upasana now. I don't know very clearly. I have some vagueness in it. But I believe and I will repeat it. So I will get the qualification to know that fire is a devata. Upasana is a preparation for knowledge. So in upasana, there is one word called Purush Tantra. Purush Tantra and Vastu Tantra. So where it is dependent on you to think as it is. That is called Purush Tantra. Woman I saw, I can see her as my mother, I can see her as my daughter. I can see as some kind of Devi. I can see as a sister. That is Purush Tantra. But she is a woman. I cannot change this statement now. She is a man. She is a tree. She may appear like tree. But we cannot say she is a tree. This is called Vastu Tantra. These two words, please get my point. Vastu Tantra is knowledge. Purush Tantra is Upasana. Where you have the freedom to change as per scriptures. If you consider some woman as a, what is it called, sister or mother, it is scripture are saying, fine, no problem. One stone you got and you started thinking that he is Laddu Gopal, or you put some akshat and said this is Hanumanji, put some, oil and sindoor, and I thought Hanumanji is there. बस ऐसे put दिया, सब पूजा कर दी, आरती भी कर दी उसकी. I mean, you are free to think what is that, because God is all pervading. So there also I have invoked the one form of God. So Upasana is done for various purposes. But don't forget my point which I said, visualization. What is in your mind, you want to repeat it, and therefore you are taking a alamban or a support of something small or something finite which is readily available for you. I can't hold inside Hanumanji, but outside the form which I have put on a stone, I can easily hold that. So I have got a alamban. I saw and I remember Hanumanji. Therefore you have calendars. God is in the calendar. You saw that and you remembered particular God. Your photograph of your Guru or your photograph of a God. You remember that, see, he told me this thing. So, he's looking at me, oh my God. You can be scared also. I think he's upset. So, you can repeat that Upasana. Its photo is alamban. It's a prop. It's a support. Like you want to go up and you take a ladder. So don't forget one point, that Upasana is of superimposition, or another good word is visualization. Visualization is a more better word. You see something, maybe the other person is saying the same thing as someone, but I don't know. One person is coming with another person. So, I thought, who is he along with you, that person? I think he's your brother or friend. Bole, no, he is my Guru. Achha, so sorry. Now what he is thinking about that person, what visualization he has, I cannot make it out. I can think that he may be a brother or a friend, I can think only. I didn't know that he is Guru. Maybe he has taught him. I don't know. I hope you are getting my point. Now, when you say the word Upasana, few points don't forget. Upasana either can be, want to get something from that particular Devata. Something external. I want money. I want maybe fame. I want Vidya. I want maybe some kind of talent is there. It can be anything external. I want some person in my life. I want wife. I want husband. Anything I can want. I want children. Maybe Upasana is for Paschatap also, Prashchit also. I do Prashchit Upasana. I did something wrong and therefore I am asking the God to forgive. Various kinds of Upasana can be there. Hundreds of kinds of Upasana. So main thing of Upasana, Swarup of Upasana. Second is purpose of Upasana. Now when you heard about the Vyarati Upasana, and in 6th Anuvak we are hearing about Hiranyagarbha Upasana. Now please be careful. I told yesterday that both will go together. But there is a salient difference between the two. One is Bhedupasana, other is Abhedupasana. Understand this very well, because this is little peculiar Upasana. Bhedupasana and Abhedupasana. Abhed means where I do Upasya and Upasak are one. And other is, why I worship Lord Shiva or I worship Lord Vishnu in Shaligram. So what I want, I am repeating that thought. So that thought has become very big in my mind. Thought of Lord Vishnu. And I am becoming smaller and smaller. So that thought of Lord Vishnu has become very big and I has become very small. And my wish is, you be pleased, either give me knowledge, either give me purity of mind, or you can take me to Vishnu Lok or Saket Dham, whatever is there. And because I have been thinking, so I will have Salokya Mukti, Sarashti Mukti, Sayujya Mukti, etc. I can be one of the ornaments, I can be in your finger, I can be in your cloth, or I can be Sayujya Mukti, I can be around you also. There's various kind of upasana. Please note, in this case, I has become very small. And this has become very big, this Bhagavan. In all upasana, ultimately, you are making the Ishwar very big, who is known as this, and we are making I very humble, very small, very submissive, very obedient, very acceptable, very quiet, very soft. So if anybody is doing upasana properly, naturally he will have a softness, he will have a humility, he will have more obedience, he will have more purity, he will be more surrendered, he will take the situation in prasad buddhi. For him it is easy because he has lot of bhav for that God. With upasana he has developed lot of emotions for the Lord. I hope this you are understanding. This is normal upasana. It is called Sampat Upasana. Not Sampatti. Sampat Upasana. Where I am different than the idol and I am superimposing the God and I want to become very small at your feet so that you give me purification of mind or knowledge, and third was either you take me to the different lokas. ISKCON, etc. People do like that. They want to go to Golok. Golok. From Chatsword, they want to Golok. So that is upasana. Ask them, they will never want knowledge. They will never want non-knowledge. Their tika will touch their nose and they will always want that. No problem. No problem. What problem I have? When I can put my tika, they can put there. You can put your. Somebody is putting a dot, somebody is putting, tripund, somebody is putting like this. Somebody just puts a small dot. बहुत कंजूसी से लगाते हैं, very small. ऐसे सब मेकअप ही बिगड़ जाएगा. Very small, just a very dot. Very conscious people are there. Somebody put tika on that, they put, as I put kumkum, they also start putting. इनका केवल कुमकुम ही है आज. You put chandan also at time or kumkum only? Huh? Both? Sometimes both. When you see the hari, then she'll put only kumkum. I know that. कुमकुम इतना बड़ा रहता है, देवी जी जैसे लगते, देवी जी की तरह. No, it's good looking good, don't worry. So you have start putting kumkum, Sierra. Why? Where is kumkum? Kumkum? Dear? अच्छा, very small. इनका सबसे बढ़िया रहता है. Very fit. भाई आप कुछ भी करो. Now get my point. Till this we understood. You say he is Ram Upasak, Krishna Upasak, Devi Upasak. We hear these very frequently. Hanuman ji is Upasak. Kartik Bhagwan's Upasak. Now here we know. Remember, if you are doing Upasana, lot of changes will happen in your life. Lot of changes. Provided Upasana is done with the prefix of Dharma. You are leading a dharmic life, nobody you are taking anybody's right, and you are living a righteous life of especially purity, chastity and integrity. Sat is integrity. Brahmacharya is chastity. And sensitivity is ahimsa. Sat, brahmacharya, ahimsa is high priority of what is called yam. So if you are doing upasana where you have not taken anything or you are not hurting anybody, then definitely fruit of upasana will come at around 5-6 places in your life. First place will be that outside situation you will be little more smoother. Your bad prarabdha will be little diluted. So you will have a quieter time than other person who is not doing upasana. Second thing that will happen, I'm telling you, it is possible unless prarabdha is very bad. Second thing that is there, that your speech will have a difference. Jivva me madhumattama. So you will find that speech has changed. Speech has become more deeper and sweeter. Third thing that will happen, in the mind, Kam Krodh will reduce. If it is too much, then little upasana will have less work. Depending on, please note, I am comparing how much is that side and how much is to compensate there. If that side quantity is too much, then here quantity has to be raised. Then only significant difference will be there. And if there Kam Krodh is less, little upasana will, that less also will disappear. But if it is too high, then you have to do more upasana to subdue it. But it is possible. Fourth thing, your intellect will become subtle and sharp. Because Devata will take avatar, or he will at least come in your buddhi to tell you. And last thing, your identity will change. You will always feel that I am from that Lord whom I am doing his upasana. So 5 things. 5. So you will see such changes. Another thing will happen. You will have a what shall I say? The person in front of you will submit to you very fast. You will not. I'm not saying you will dominate, but automatically people will love to be dominated by you, because that Ishwarat is there in the person. They will love to be subdued by you. Like I give the example of Dhruji. Upasana ka hai. This is Sampat Upasana. And when Vyahrati was mentioned, there are 4 sets were there. Bhur Bhuva Swaha, on the seat of Bhur Bhuva Swaha and Maha. Maha was the Angi and Bhur Bhuva Swaha was the Ang. And Angi was pervading the Ang. This is now I'm coming to another Upasana. What is another Upasana? And in this case of second kind of Upasana, what is going to happen, please be careful, is that now Upasana is another type of Upasana. This is Vyahrati. You had put on Vyahrati lokas or Vedas or Pranas, and you started thinking they belong to Hiranyagarbha. Please be careful. Still I am objectifying the Vyahrati. There is no subjectification involved right now. Therefore only Vyahrati will be incomplete. This 5 and 6 section are set. They are set, they go together. So when you see something in this world, You attribute it to that God or Hiranyagarbha, you says, okay, that is belonging to him. So Vyarti Upasana will take away your little attachment. Because in Upasana you owe it to that God. So you feel more that this belongs, this Pranapana belonging to infinite Hiranyagarbha. And about Hiranyagarbha you had a knowledge already, we talked about it yesterday. That this physical world, behind the physical world, there is a subtle world, which, so Samashti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Abhimani. One definition of Hiranyagarbha is this. Samashti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Abhimani. One who is a possessor of cosmic power of knowledge, power of activity and power of desire. Abhimani doesn't mean egoistic. Abhimani is possessor of here. Every word has different meaning and different context. Possessor of, not in a negative sense. It's a positive word here. Various words are there. Now, Vyahriti means you see Pranapan Vyan and you say it belongs to same infinite God. You see Vedas and you say the Omkar was the Maha, you see it belonging to Lord. You see Devas and the Devta was by Chandrama, so that is belonging to God. So Maha was Chandrama, Maha was Om and Maha was what? Annam. And Maha was first case Surya. Surya, Chandrama, Om and Annam. These were four Maha were there. Please note, on that you superimpose and visualize that. You visualize that bigger on the smaller. You see somebody, like you see a child and immediately you think, oh, he is her child or he is her mother. Immediately, if something is small you see, you think whose is it? Like somebody's house you see. You will immediately think if it is big person, you will say it is this person's house is there. This is a very big house. This actor's house is there. This is actress's house is there. This is this politician's house is there. Immediately you will try to see. If you know that very big person lives here, or you go to the ashram, you see this was Gurudev's room. Here only he lived. This was Gurudev. This is Tapovanji's kutia. Here only he used to stay for 30 years. Kutia is very small. Kutia is very small. It is hardly one person can stay in that cottage. With one takat is there. But you don't remember, you don't see the kutia only, you see whom is belonged to. And that made it very important. That made the kutia very important. I went to Belur Math, where Swami Abhedananda was there. So his room is still there. So they say that is his room. And in his room, his clothes are also there. His clothes are there. His shoes are there, clothes there. Overcoat is there. If you go to Divine Life in Rishikesh, so Shivanandaji's room is there. You must have seen. So there his room is there, Swami Shivanandaji's room. You can see his articles, his things are kept there. Room may be small, but it's very important. Everybody wants to see that. So this thing called Pranapan Vyan may be very small, but it belongs to very big and therefore it has become very pious. Food may be very small thing, but now that it is Hiranyagarbha, it has become very important now. That is become worshipable. Annam na nindyat tad bratam. Therefore, food is worship of the food will be done. Chandrama worship will be done. So Vyarti Upasana means seeing something. This you remember the Hiranyagarbha or total possessor, or in very general term, you can call God. If you want. Your Ishta Devta you can call. Chalo. Well, I like Ish Devta Ram Krishna. Hiranyagarbha I don't. It doesn't give me ras. It's little boring word is there. No, Hiranyagarbha is very communicative word. Actually, Vedanta, there is a difference between Ishwar and Hiranyagarbha. Ishwar is the possessor of Samashti Maya. Same Ishwar expresses as Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyam means Sarvagyatyam, omniscience. Garbhe means Ante. Sarvagyatam Ante Yasya. In who has the omniscience, therefore it is shining. Hiran means gold. So gold and Sarvagyatam both have Sarvagyatam means omniscience, brilliancy. So therefore Hiranyagarbha is a very significant word. Sutratma it is called, Hiranyagarbha it is called, Brahma it is called, Samashti, I said Abhimani of three Shaktis, that it is called. Ishwar somewhere it may be called, but it is a significant word because you will be more connecting to that. So this is one kind of upasana called Vyariti upasana. Now second kind of upasana, please be careful now, this is called Aham Graho upasana. This is not mentioned a lot. This is a new kind of upasana, but we have seen this word earlier in Vedanta course. Don't say we have not seen. This word has come. Aham Graho upasana. What is this Aham Graho upasana? This is Abhed upasana, earlier was Bhed upasana. Number 2. This is upasana on I and not upasana on idam. Number 3 point. Please be careful. When you do upasana, there is alamban. Like a stone may be alamban, haldi may be alamban, or maybe, I told you Guru is alamban. To think about God, Guru is alamban. So always alamban is outside. Here alamban is I. Which I am coming to it. Alamban is I. On that I you are visualizing Hiranyagarbha. Please note, please keep away knowledge aspect here. I told you please don't mix knowledge and upasana. One is Kartru Tantra, other is Purush Tantra. Vastu Tantra and Purush Tantra, sorry. We will see which I. I hope you are following what I am saying. Because this upasana you will not see or hear anybody is doing and not mentioned much, but at times it is mentioned. And this is mentioned in this 6th section, what we had already seen and started seeing. What it says there, please note, one was Bhed Abhed, second was Idam Aham, and third one? Alamban, yes. Alamban is there some object. Here Alamban is I. Our I, finite I, that is the Alamban. Not Ahankara. Ahankara is not Alamban. I'll come to it. 3 significant differences are there. Fruit is also different. Fruit of those upasanas is purity of mind or getting knowledge by Guru Upadesh while living or going to that lok. Here fruit is not becoming, I is not going to become smaller in particular lok. In Golok, Saket Lok, I is becoming small, God is becoming. Here I is going to become everything now. I is going to become pervasive I. Well, this will not give purity of mind. This can give purity of mind. And here knowledge will be given by Brahmaji. Definitely knowledge will be given. In that case, knowledge may not be given in Saket Lok, may or may not be given. Golok, Saket Lok. Some devotee says, I don't want knowledge, I just want to be with you. I want to be with you all the time, I want to see your face. For days, for nights, for thousands of years, for kalp. Bhagwan, unless Bhagwan wants, okay, he said, okay, but I will give you knowledge. But there it is primarily for knowledge. So their upasana is going to change into knowledge given by Brahmaji. Here it may not, or Bhagwan will take him down and he will give him knowledge later on. Here knowledge is little secondary. Knowledge is there, but primarily he wants to spend his time and relation is with the God. The duality is maintained here. In that case, the knowledge is now mandatory. Are you following everything? There's the fruit. Well, I'm feeling so tired, so sleepy. Till late I was awake, putting flowers, everything, all around. Acha, yes, I'm very tired. So, don't get surprised then what it is. What is this upasana? Don't get surprised. We are giving a lot of time to each upasana. Well, it will not give purification. It will give purification. Purification, but it will give lordship. That you will be all pervasive. Or you will have control over various phenomenal forces because you are in Brahmalok. Or you can also become Brahmaji. If you have good contact. What do you mean by good contact? You are devotee of Lord, that is only contact works in this world. Other contact don't work. So we saw that three differences were. And fourth is the fruit difference. And various kinds of fruits will be told here. And then I will compare both. This is Aham Graho Upasana. What is there? Well, please tell that Upasana. Which one? Which is not Aham Graho, because I can't do this. Wait, listen to that first. Already I am doing one Upasana, Lord Shri Krishna or Bhagwan Ram or Bhagwan Shivji. How can I do this Upasana? Just listen. Learn to listen also. But I don't want to go to Golok. I want to be here only and trouble others. So here it is written. Golok I can't trouble. Or I want to go to Shivlok and I want to become one snake in Bhagwan's, like here, ring. I want to become a ring in the ring finger of Bhagwan Shiv, one small snake. Because when he was going to Bharat, all around the snakes were there. The small snakes were here. Biggest was here. Mala was of one other snake. And ring was of small snake, baby snakes. They were like a ring. Imagine that. This is written, I'm not saying. Here Shivji has two snakes here. So here, one snake is here, two are here. Small than then. And all are Nag only, all are cobras. So they become, I want to become that. I don't want to become Brahmaji, etc. Brahmaji is quite boring person. But all other devatas are interesting. Never smile, never talk, doesn't do any leela. And he is very old also. So Brahmaji is all pervading. Why? He is here. He is pervading your mind. He is Hiranyagarbha. He is Sutratma. His Adidevik form is this what you see in the photograph. Don't think he is the only one which you see. He is expressing that. But why his white beard? Because that is to tell his maturity he is there. That form he comes. Not that he is sitting somewhere with the white beard, etc. When he was young, then he must be having black beard. No, he was not young. It is like that. Vigraha is there. Devatas, they don't get old. They don't get old. So don't think like that. Don't think too much because your mind will not work on that area. Problem is this. The data which you are using to think of Brahmaji is not work there. You are using the manual data to think about God. So that won't work there. Better don't think. Okay. So, so see what is written here. Sayaha esho antarhridaya akasha. I had mentioned about this. I don't know you had it in the notes or not. In antarhridaya, yaha esha antarhridaya. Antarhridaya here means the mass pinda. If you see the bhashya, yaha esha antarhridaya, hridayasya antarhridayam pundarika karo mams pinda. This will be in your page, small book, page number 41, I think. 42? Okay. So this is the 42 is there. You can keep on tallying. So there is there. Achha. And actually it is hanging like this, like a lotus is there. And in between. So in that is in the Saya Esha Antarhridaya. In that heart there is a space. Akasha Asmi. So, please note, there is Akash. And in that Akash, there is a mind is there. Please note, I am going from physical to mental. I am shifting. I told the Golak word yesterday, I said Golak. Golak means point of expression. So, Golak of mind is this physical heart. In that physical heart, there is a mental mind, which is not seen by the doctor. Physical heart, doctor will see. In that space is there. You can think left, and generally here it is. A physical heart is towards left. Therefore, blood pressure they will measure in this arm. So there it is there. Now, what is said here, there is a mind there. Well, yes, mind is there. There is a buddhi there. Buddhi or mind, ek hi maan lo. Don't discriminate buddhi and mind. If one word is written, it means the thoughts are there. And that is the Upalabdhi Sthan. Upalabdhi Sthan means point of attainment of Sakshi. So from that thought, you know there is a Sakshi or there is a possessor of, there is a light of Aham. There is a light of Aham is there. Achha, there is a consciousness is there. Consciousness is there. On that, and which you say, I am a finite I. Please note, not ahankar. Not ahankar. There is a finite I, whom you say this is the I of this body. This is I of this body. And this is of the nature of knowledge. But please note, this knowledge that I am having is finite. It is confined only to one body. This does not need any Vedantic knowledge. Don't bring any Vedantic knowledge here. On that I, please note, he is superimposing or he is visualizing now Hiranyagarbha. When I say Hiranyagarbha, that means he has heard or his guru has said that there is God's eye goes everywhere. And he is on that eye which is inside the body, but not the ahankar. He is thinking, now this eye is going everywhere. No logic is there, but he is superimposing. Because on that eye, Hiranyagarbha also goes there. And therefore, he is visualizing that. And therefore, that is called Purusha. If you put, dhyan dena, if you visualize Hiranyagarbha on Ahankar. You know what will happen? What? Huh? You will think my body is everywhere. This person, Khan Pradeep or Sunil or Dinesh, is everywhere now. It's a small difference because we are habituated to the person that I talk about. And whole upasana will fail. And this is what Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu did. Their aham graha upasana became deha upasana. I should be everywhere. Nobody should be able to kill me. Hum kaho ke marhu na mare. I should not be killed by anybody. That means body has come into picture. Here Hiranyagarbha upasana is not done over the embodied I which is having the shape of the body. Here it is done on that whom you feel is antaryami or whom you feel is inside the body, but not one who is possessing the body. There is one. So I know that I am there is someone in me who is of the nature of knowledge and who is with the sleeping of the body that does not sleep. There is someone who prompts me what is good, what is bad. And he is not ahankari. In me there is somebody who is not ahankari. Dhyan dena. Even when I am expressing my ego, somebody says you should not have that ego. You are, not right. Who is of the nature of knowledge? Who protects me? Who guides me? There is one I of the nature of knowledge, Manomaya, Amrito. He is the one who goes in all. In your body, that antaryami and my body antaryami is same. Everyone has same antaryami and I am that which goes through all. I hope you are catching my small point. Otherwise it will be a crash. Let's call upasana crash. Not crush, crash. Otherwise you will think, I am bigger and bigger and becoming bigger. I alone am. This statement is risky if you are having a ahankar, because this is what ahankar wants to know. So ahankar is not Hiranyagarbha. There is a prompter in you also, in me also. Somebody guided you also. Get up in the morning, he guided me also. She also. So there is some confined I, and that on that confined I, which is not ahankar, I am visualizing the total I which has gone through all. La 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 la. I am telling you, if you have jealousy from somebody, well, I have from many people, at least 2 or 3 people. So if you have, please think, I am also in that other form, I am there. This aham graha upasana is very useful where you have dosh buddhi and irsha buddhi. Because you see, this is another form of mine. I am in that body, in that form. I have many shirt, pant, I have many bodies. By changing the pant, shirt, I don't become different man. Yesterday I had putting on blue, I am putting on yellow. हमारा कपड़ा बदल गया, हम तो वही हैं. So aham graha upasana is the ability to see the same I. I have no knowledge, but I am visualizing that I alone am. Please note, imagining, no logic he has. No knowledge he has. It cannot be proved. He cannot prove it. But he has been just told by the scripture and Guru. No logic is there. Why? Upasana is never logic pradhan. Why Shivji likes Bilpatra? Why Tulsi ji is being liked by Vishnu Bhagwan? Why Ganesh ji like? You will hear some stories in the Puran. But that small story has made such a big difference. I don't get Bilpatra also. But he likes Shivji. Shivji likes that Dhatura. Why he likes that? Why he doesn't like simple flower like rose? Rose he doesn't like. No, rose he likes, but Dhatura is very high. He loves Dhatura a lot. And that white flower which is there in the temple, that is very favorite of Lord Shiva. Huh? What do you call that? Dhatura. That's chalo. Why? Don't bring logic. Why on the haldi Ganesh ji is put? Don't put logic. Why on me? How it is put? Don't. It is there. And it will give its fruit. So please see. Saya esho antar hriday akasha. So on physical, you go to mental. In mental, you see the I. You see the finite, confined I, which is not involved. Involved I is called ego. He is Manomaya. Uninvolved I. Go to the uninvolved I. Go to the Antaryami I. I feel he is confined in my body. Antaryami you can call it. Achha. On that I, that is the alamban. That is the alamban. Not the physical body I, not ahankar that I do a lot. Ahankar means who has 4 problems. Kartrut, bhoktrut, sukhi and dukhi. I am doing a lot. I am enjoying a lot. I am very happy. I am very sad. One who is with 4 emotion is ahankar. Kartrut, bhoktrut, sukh, dukh. Not this side. Don't make a mistake, please. Therefore, we need lot of teaching to understand this. People, they roughly read and they will do something else. Then they will say it is written there. Akash is there. Saya esho antar akashya. Tasmin nayam purusho manomaya. A Purush word you heard. Now, Tasmin means on this I. This I, finite I. Confined finite I. That is called Tasmin. On that, in that I, you put on what? Amrita, Hiranmaya, Purusha, Manomaya. There are 4 heavy loaded words are there. It's all the names of Hiranyagarbha now. Ab here Purusha means which is all pervasive. All pervasive here is for Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is everywhere. Any gross will be there, behind the gross subtle will be there. So I am now all everywhere. When, we will say I am everywhere, we will think the body is everywhere. Or Manomaya, it is of the nature of knowledge. Manomaya means here total mind, which is in knowledge aspect is there. Amrita, it is immortal. You heard Brahmaji's Ayu is immortal almost. Hiranyamaya, Hiran means it is omniscience is there. This is the word. Now here, this is the description of the one who should be visualized on that Antaryami I. On me. Acha. Then what shall I do? Now this is you keep on doing your upasana for a long time. But how long? No, you have to give your life. Upasana wants life, not day. Not months. I think I can't do it. Life I can't do. I have other work also. Then you are the student of Karma Yoga, not Upasana. You have such a strong doership, so I think you are not fit for that Upasana. And therefore I said this is a real one. This is a real class of seeker. It's because it's not easy to give whole life in one day, 10 hour, who is just visualizing and thinking. Then the result will come. Acha. So, manute Jnana karmanaha tanmaya tad upalabdhatvat. Underline that. Jnana karmanaha. So he has jnana, manute, man dhatu is there, eighth conjugation. So meaning is jnana ka karma. So he has the knowledge aspect in that. And here, why knowledge is there? Because we have to find tad uplabdhatvat. It is attained there. So manute anen itiva. Or another meaning there, manaha antahkarana tad abhimani tanmaya linga. So who in whom manumaya is there? Who is the abhimani of mind? With the mind it is. Now what happened to that? Please see. Now this was the Hiranyagarbha. So two things we saw on what should be visualized and what has to be visualized. Now here, if you remember, the same thing we saw in Bhagavad Gita 8th chapter. That you have to take your pran to the heart, and I told you there is a Dubai airport here, and from here you go different, and there is Sushumna Nadi is there, and it goes through this. See, Antaren Taluke. Taluke means between two palates. Yaha, there is one, Yaha Eshaha. Eshaha word is written to indicate it is very close to you. It is impersonal. That Hiranyagarbha is very close. It is your own self. It is your own self. Istana iva avalambate. It also passes to the fleshy part that looks like a nipple hanging between the middle of two palates. Here if you see, so this is mentioned here. There Sushumna Nadi goes. देखो यहा ऐशा स्तन इव अवलंबते. अच्छा, sa indriyoni. Now we are telling of the path now. If you remember, it was said that the pranayam person lifts the prana to the heart, and from the heart he goes here. Acha, sa indriyoni. Here indriyoni means Brahmaji is called, not Indra Devata. Brahmaji is called Indra. Hiranyagarbha is called Indriya. This is the path. Shukla Gati that happens. Om Mityekaksharam Brahma Vyaharan Ma Manusmara Yaprayati Tajandeham Sayati Paramam Gatim. 8th chapter you had heard that he has to lift the prana also. So he has a control. Acha. Then what happens? Then this nadi, touching from this both the palate, it goes here. And Sendriyoni yatrasau keshanto vivartate. Yatrasau, that nadi, keshant. Keshant means where the hairs are divided. There is a portion here where the hairs are parted. This portion is there. So there is no hair on that portion where hairs are parted. And the back here, this portion. Parting of hairs is done if you are making a mang. So mang goes here. Up to here if you can make like that. So when the girls make choti, so that is a point. Like this they can make choti. I am not making. So, but there is one point here. So there is mentioned as Keshantaha. See, yatrasau Keshanto vivartate. Vyapoya shirsha kapale. Vyapoya shirsha kapale means it breaking that it goes. Because this airport is there. And lot of different paths are there. Brahmalok, Saket, Dham, Palana, Dimaga. So like a rocket is there. So there is something called expeller of rocket. You know expeller? This rocket is there. Propeller, not expeller. Propeller, like that. And that direction it decides. And under the rocket also there are 2-3 stages are there that keeps on expelling that. Then one falls down, other starts.
This is your karma and upasana which propels. That propels into that lok. Oh, this is a propeller. Your karma and upasana is a propeller. Adrisht. Depending on the speed of the adrisht and direction, only it will go in some direction. Acha, sounds good, propeller example. Okay. Yatra so keshan vyapoe, and then he goes towards different loga. अच्छा. वो यहां से चला गया. He did not have knowledge, otherwise he won't go. If he had knowledge, then there is no propelling. He would have dissolved in that. Gata kala panchadasha pratishta. Devascha prati devtasu. Karmani vijnanamayascha atma. Sarve praviliyante. Then this jeev does not go to some place. It gets absorbed in the self only. This is the point. I hope you have understood this. This is called Sushumna Nadi. And by pranayam, he has a practice to lift it and expel it through that part. How difficult it is. Only I think this one is easy, Vedanta. I can't do that. I can't sit properly, forget about pranayam. My problem is that I can't sit properly. And you are talking about pranayam. And that too lifting the pran. I never experienced I can lift my pran. Lifting my body also is problem. Now he has left. This jeev has left. Now please be careful. Because he has done so much big identification. He gets identified with samashti agni. Bhu ityagnau pratitisthati. He is samashti agni. Here samashti agni is there. If you see, I don't know which page is that. Bhuhu iti vyarati rupa ya agni mahata brahmana anga bhuta tasmin agnau pratitishtati. Agni was one ang of the Hiranyagarha. So he is going to ang before he goes to become angi. Like when you want to meet somebody very big, first you meet his guard, then you meet the veranda. All his part you meet first before you meet that person. Then you go to the drawing room. Then you see, well, where is that? What you said. In this book, big book, 30th page is there of Anand Giriji. And this small book, this page is this page is 44. 44 page, second paragraph, fourth line. If you get that book. He goes there, becomes the whole Agni. Kyun? Bhai, badi upasana. Therefore, I told you that he is one in zillions. I told also a few times this point. It's the rarest of rare. Rarest. Well, please don't tell all these things because it is too rare. Tell for something. Just listen to what is said. So what Agni you say, therefore Agni is respectable because Hiranyagarbha is pervading that Agni. He has become Agni now. He goes more ahead. Tatha bhuvaha iti, because now bhuva is more pervasive than Agni. So he become more pervasive. So from less pervasive, he is going to more pervasive. Iti dvitiya vyaharati atmani vayau pratitisthati. I hope you are understanding little. No, completely understanding, not little. So he has now identified with the Vayu Devata. Like all devatas which he had done upasana, they are all welcoming him. Come, come, be with me. Come, come. Come, stay with me. Come, come. Aap aa gaye. You have done such, you have remembered me so much, now you are one with me. Aap hamari tarah ho gaye. Like when the girl gets married, whole house is hers only. Car is also hers. Money also hers. And property also, she is legally now shareholder. Everything is hers. Now because he has identified so much, so whatever power is there, this power is here also. He is also. Suvarityaditye. Now he is one with Aditya also. He is one with Aditya. Maha. Then after reaching these three verandas or three devatas, then he reaches Brahmaji. Maha iti Brahmani. Maha iti Brahmani. So he is now identified with Hiranyagarbha. Maha iti angani chaturvyahrati atmani brahmani pratitishthati. Teshu atma bhavena sthitva. Dhyan dena, underline that. Dhyan dena, I don't know you got or not. Which page is that? Teshu atma bhavena sthitva. 44. So, Teshu atma bhavena sthitva. He has become one with that Hiranyagarbha. I remember one thing I had mentioned many times. Pervasiveness of thought becomes pervasiveness of authority. If you remember that, I have said this many times. Somebody is, he's doing a lot of charity. Every day he feeds 500 people. And in his mind, hunger of 500 people should go away. Now this pervasiveness of thought, he will get that opportunity and authority where so many people will, and such a big place where he will have pervasive authority. Everybody has one circle in which he can do something whatever he wants. He has authority. A beggar has only the space on the footpath. A businessman, maybe his factories, he can change anything, suspend anybody, employ anybody. Prime Minister, President has big country, area of authority. Anywhere he can go. President of US, he can go anywhere and is very big thing. US President has come now. For 5 years. One has Brahmand authority. Because he has such a very big thought he entertained. And therefore his authority is now scanning and spanning whole Brahmand. And therefore it is written, Teshu Atma Bhavena Sthitva. I hope you are understanding. Are you understanding? What can I do? So I can't do my own upasana. Little jap puja, what I do actually, that itself is difficult. I am so busy. Classes are there. Third class is going to start if God wills, to make your life simpler. So, and sleep easier. So, I have so much work to do here and there. I have to write nine notes also, I have to write. I have to do my puja also, path also. I have to go in the Swamiji's room also. And do some serving also. And mala, etc. also I am making today. And I had to put for decoration also. It's a very big day. My decorations are big actually. So, where is this upasana? I have no time. I have to see the garden also. The plumber is coming. It's too high for me. I mean, I am a very low standard student is there. In very high things are said here. but it is good, it's interesting. So, तेषु आत्मभावेन स्थित्वा आपनोति ब्रह्मभूतः. ध्यान देना, स्वराज्यम आपनोति स्वराज्यम. Therefore, saints have big control over phenomenal forces. They can control air, they can control water, they can control sun, they can control cloud, they can control moon. This reason is there. I told you Mokalpur Baba, near Varanasi. Place is called Mokalpur. There it was not raining for 5-10 years. People were very poor. Hand pump were not there, dependent on rain. They said, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. Not raining. Since 5-7 years not raining. Please do something. He never put in any clothes also. Mokalpur. Sometimes he used to put, sometimes most of the time no clothes. He said, okay, let me go. He said, now I'll see if it rains. You are not going to run away. If it rains heavily. And he stood there in a scorching sun. May we saw like that. And from nowhere clouds started coming. They became black clouds. And they started downpouring so much. He was getting wet totally. People are running. He said, well, no, you all have to be here. Don't run. Because he is one with Agni, he is one with Vayu. आपको लगता है कि he is just individual, but you don't know. आपनोति स्वराज्यम. Now there are two ways to think. One, he has just become Hiranyagarbha. Or rather, gone to Brahmalok. So everything is his only. Because all around he alone is. Every mind he is going, every water he is going. So everything is his kingdom. Second is more beautiful meaning. Brahmaji has given the knowledge now. And now everything is his own self. Swarajyam adhikachat. So saints give both the meaning here. आपनोति स्वराज्यम. भाष्कर राइट, स्वराट भावम स्वयमेव राजाधिपति भवति अंगभूतानाम देवतानाम यथा ब्रह्म. So two meaning is there, like everything is control, and second is that he has become the self of all. Time is over. Oh, time is over. We will see more tomorrow. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.